Hey, this is Tony again. Okay, now I'm at the point now where I'm sewing the edging on the two edges of our keels. The front edge and then the bottom edge, the long angle of the keels. So, it's not that hard to do. It's kind of tedious maybe. I've got the other two keels already sewn on. I wanted to kind of get some practice in before I did this on video. But anyway, you get it started. Make sure you got your needle down because the needle helps hold it in place while you're adjusting every time. My needle is probably 1/8, 3/16 of an inch in from the edge because this fabric is not perfectly folded. So you don't want to get too close to the edge. So you want to be in a little bit. That way, because this will tend to move on you a little bit, so you want to make sure you catch it all the time. So what you do, you get it started down there, and you just kind of pull it tight. I know it's maybe hard to see the way I got it set up here, but I don't know any other way to do it. Once you get it going here, kind of smooth it down with your fingers and hold it in place. You're only going to do just a few inches at a time. And kind of spread that apart. Kind of give it a little wiggle. Get it over that hump right there. And you just continue on. I always like to do the leading edge of the keels first. Always make sure you're in the needle down mode if your sewing machine has got that option. So just kind of spread that apart, tuck your ripstop in there and sew. Then we're going to hot cut that little end off of there a little later. Then now we have to go down this edge. So we're just going to trim that off with some scissors. Because we're going to hot cut that end off when we get this done and go on to the next step, which I'll probably get to tomorrow. Been busy today. So now I'm not using any seam tape. You might need to, but I'm not doing it. So plop that down. I'm just using the edge of my foot right here for my edge guide on this. Needle down. Do a little back stitch there just to kind of hold it. And continue on all the way down this edge. So when you, as you're sewing this, always kind of look around the corner there to make sure that the ripstop didn't slide out on you. When I was doing the very first keel, it did. It ripstop slid out on me, but I did catch it before I got too far down the road. And I was able to fix it quick enough. And rather than a seam ripper, a nice sharp box knife works well. You can get, you can slide right underneath the fabric here if you're real careful, and just pop open the threads and stuff it back where you need to, and start sewing again. So if you want to bring one of them nice sharp box knives, that's what I call them. Okay, so get back to this. But yeah, I did mess up. So the main thing here is concentration. So this edge of the keel here is, I don't know, about 6.5 feet long. Something like that. And of course we have to put edging on the front edges of all the other pieces. But the keels are probably the hardest because those are the longest pieces. Probably need to slide my sewing table over closer to the big table. It's a little easier here, but now that I'm about done. But we're getting near the end of this. I can see the tail end. And you're probably hoping that the end of this part of the video is about done, huh? Okay, we're almost there. Straighten that little piece out. Okay, then usually like to just run my finger down it, take a look. If you got any bad spots, it'll show up. Okay, so the next step is to put our toe point or toe bridle on there. We'll do that tomorrow. All right, that's enough for today.